Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of DB Cars, and today's episode I'll be reviewing TribeCar Mazda 2 Hatchback. So let's dive straight to this video right now. Alright then, so here is guys the Mazda 2 Hatchback from TribeCar itself. So basically I think the video that you guys saw on Monday was the sedan version. So today's video will be basically I'll be basically just talking to you guys about the hatchback version and what are the different to it itself. So straight out the bat, this is a hatchback, so hence the rear headroom rise definitely will be compromised. So that's one thing. Another thing is this is a hatchback, so in my opinion I think the Mazda 2s look better than the hatchback. Why? But let me just run through the damages for this car if there's any. So overall, for suspension wise, there isn't really any obvious damage to this car, and also I really like, in my opinion, I think this car looks so much better on the Mazda 2 itself. So yeah, but overall walking throughout the car itself so far, there isn't really any obvious damage that I can spot, and then maybe some couple of small dents that you can't really see on the on camera. But if you look really up close and maybe detailed, then you might be able to spot one, which is one dent right here, which I didn't notice just now, but there's one small dent here. There's another maybe minor one here as well. But other than that is all. That's what I can notice for this vehicle itself. Let me just check. Front, alright. Usually the front bumpers are always the one that has the heat itself. So yeah, this is not bad either. So yeah, and look like that is the only smaller some than here itself, which you can't really see, but it's right here itself. So yeah, and that is probably it for the damages for this vehicle itself. Now let me just show you guys the trunk space for the vehicle itself. So to unlock the trunk space, there's two ways, which is one is through the vehicle itself, which is via the lever right here. If I could find it somewhere, or maybe I mistaken it. Yeah, I think probably I might have mistaken it from yesterday's review which I done, which should be out by then already. So yeah, but the other way, I think the only way is by this button right down below the emblem itself. So basically there's this button that you can press, which is right down below here itself. So yeah, but one is open up, you're able to see your trunk space. So basically that is your trunk space for the Mazda 2 itself. Not really the best, but I'll just throw up on screen right now the trunk capacity that this car has itself. So yeah, not really the best itself. Plus, sorry about that. Yeah, not really the best cause it's a hatchback itself, so hence this definitely will be compromised. Right down below it just got some toolkit for your roadside assistance itself. So yeah, and that's probably it for this vehicle itself. Let me just hook this in if I could. Yeah, but and that is probably it for this car wise itself. But to close it down, just need to grab hold of this lever and just shut it, and that's how you took the trunk space itself. If you guys want more space, technically you could fold down the rear seat itself. So to do so, just need to grab hold on this lever right here itself, which is right down beneath the seat itself. So drop that down. Let me just move over to the other side, which is also the same procedure, which is jetting this button, pressing on it, and just pulling the seat back down. And probably you could remove this tray here, and you got much more bigger space itself. So yeah, that's how it looks like with the seat down itself. So yeah, to put the seat back up, just simple, just need to raise the seat back up, mind the rear seat belt, and it's the same for the other side as well. So yeah, and that is all for the rear the trunk space for the vehicle itself. So now let me just show you guys the rear seating of the car itself. Alright then, now let's just jump straight into the rear of the Mazda 2 hatchback itself. So basically right now we're in the rear of the vehicle itself, and as you guys can see, this is my driving position right here, and as you guys can see, I don't really have much space left in the vehicle itself. So that's the downside of the hatchback itself. But I think if you want to carry people in this car, probably I think the best option would be to go with the sedan version itself, because you get a bigger trunk space for the vehicle itself, plus you're able to sit more comfortably in the rear itself. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is my leg room wise. I don't think I can even let me just sit up straight. Probably about 2 fingers of leg room space in the rear. Headroom wise is about a fist. Yeah, about a fist of headroom space left in the rear of the vehicle itself. So not really the best in the rear of the car itself, but I think the same thing as you get the sedan version, you don't really get any side pocket to put your stuff. The only option you can put is right in the center right here, or in the seat pocket right behind the front passenger seat itself. But other than that, that is probably it. You don't even get a center lighting like the, I think it's same as the sedan version as well. The only light is that is at the front, which is right there itself. And yeah, probably that's it for this vehicle. You only get like your window switches and your door release handle to get up and to wind down the windows. Other than that, that's probably it that you get for this vehicle itself. If you're wondering, this is how it looks like. The dashboard look like for the sedan, the Mazda 2, same as the Mazda 3, which I mentioned in my Mazda 2 sedan video. Basically, the interior layout is roughly quite similar to the sedan version itself. So yeah, but other than that, let me just jump to the front of the car right now, and I will show you guys the front of the car itself and what are the difference in it. So let me just jump straight out right now. So getting out is a big problem because my legs are snug in right beneath the seat itself. So getting out is definitely a big trouble because I am quite almost about 1.7 meter tall. So I definitely have some problem getting out of the car itself. So yeah, right now let me just show you guys the front. So getting into the front isn't a big problem because it's usually the problem of getting into the car is usually the back, which is usually is being compromised by the seat that being installed at the front itself. So yeah, but right now at the front of the car, this is how it looks like. To be honest, there isn't really any difference to it. So the only difference is the body styling of the car itself. So basically Mazda just putting the same thing that you get in the sedan version itself. So basically just get the same glove box itself in the front, same trim layout as the hatchback itself. You got the same gear knob, same this mode, the sports mode, AC controls, as well as your USB type A port, as well as your 12-volt socket port right there itself. And you got a CD port right here, the recirculation function, and same as the infotainment itself. This is the same as the Mazda 3 and Mazda 2 hatchback and sedan itself. Sorry, Mazda 3 sedan and Mazda 2 sedan, and now it's the same as the Mazda 2 hatchback itself. So no difference in it. So mainly they just put the same thing in their almost the entire fleet itself, and this could be replicated towards the steering wheel as well as the indicator stock right here, as you guys can see itself. So basically I won't bore you guys with the same details again. So I'll basically just be skipping through most of the things right here itself. So yeah, but if you are wondering how to adjust the seat and the steering wheels, it's the same thing as the sedan as well as the hatchback itself. So probably at the end of this video, I'll just link my Mazda 2 sedan review for you guys to watch. So if you guys want to know more about the vehicle itself, you guys can check out that video itself. But under, I think that is probably it for this vehicle itself. But let me just run through some of the things itself. I think this is one thing that the sedan version don't have, which is I'm not too sure whether it has or it has not. It does not have this, but it's the dimming of the headlight itself, which you can adjust through this switch right here itself. But other than that, that is probably it for this video itself. You also got your trunk release, your hood release button, as well as your fuel door button right here itself. But other than that, I think that's probably it for this vehicle itself. So I forgot to add on one more thing, which I mentioned is about the difference between the Mazda 2 hatchback and the Mazda 2 sedan itself. So basically, as you guys can see, this is the Mazda 2 hatchback key. So basically, you just got your lock and unlock function, and that's probably it. But for the Mazda 2 sedan, which I'm showing you guys my video right now itself, there is a third option, which is a third button right down below the lock unlock, which is the trunk release button itself. So that's one benefit, I think, if you guys are considering to rent the sedan or the hatchback. If you want the convenient, or if you even call it convenient, or even more trunk space, I would suggest you go with the sedan, because as you guys can see, the sedan has a trunk button plus also the trunk button on the key itself, as well as it has a bigger trunk space for the car itself. So I think maybe if that's one thing you guys can consider lah. So yeah, I'll just end my video right here itself. So if you guys enjoy the video itself, do click the subscribe button down right below to see more videos like this, or click subscribe and click see my two other videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.